cut straight to the chase. Is TikTok under the influence of the Chinese Communist Party?
No, Senator, we are a private business.
You said today, as you often say, that you live in Singapore. Of what nation are you a citizen?
Singapore.
Are you a citizen of any other nation?
No, Senator.
Have you ever applied for Chinese citizenship?
Senator, I served my nation in
asking-
Singapore. No, I did not.
Do you have a Singaporean passport?
Yes, and I served my military for two and a half years in
Do you
Singapore.
have any other passports from any other nations?
No, Senator.
Your wife is an American citizen. Your children are American citizens.
That's correct.
Have you ever applied for American citizenship?
No, not yet.
Okay. Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
Good morning. Well, a beautiful good morning. Blue skies here in Kunming. Birds are chirping. It's not that cold anymore. But yeah, I'm coming to you with not so good news today. Like, it's all over the news. I don't know if you guys saw. So today we're gonna talk about the CEO of TikTok, but mostly about how bad the US Senate has been treating this man in court. So in March 2021, Chu joined ByteDance as its chief financial officer. He subsequently replaced TikTok CEO Kevin Mayer that time, who left the ByteDance subsidiary after 3 months on the job. But he already testified in March 2023. Chu already testified before the US Congress regarding the legislative effort to ban TikTok in the United States. So this was quite rough to see because, you know, as soon as China comes up in the US, it's always going to be 10 times worse. And not just that, it's so bad about how much racism is being thrown at this guy. Okay, so quickly, just want to know, because of this TikTok hearing, is the TikTok CEO testified before the House. The members grilled Chu, citing concerns about privacy for America's data, protections for children online, and most importantly, TikTok's connection to the Chinese Communist Party. Congress and Joe Biden are looking at ways to crack down on the app. And also, when Chu was talking, he said in his opening statement that TikTok is safe and secure and that it shouldn't be banned. Okay, so now that you got the foundation to understand what is happening, let's just quickly discuss it a little bit. I don't know if you know, but in recent days, the whole social media really took a bashing, but it was mostly about the child safety online, like Mark Zuckerberg was there. But my problem is, or my point is today, other than with Mark Zuckerberg, TikTok is connected to ByteDance, which is a Chinese company. So, you know, of course things are going to be different, but it's the way they handled this. Like, even Western YouTubers don't agree with the way Chu was grilled.
It seems not implausible to me. But if you wanted to make that point in a way that doesn't make America look just like some country of stupid people, like putting Tom Cotton in front of that very, very intelligent, very, very assured businessman, I don't think was great for the image of the United States.
So this guy who was questioning him, his name is Tom Cotton. So while Tom was questioning Chu, he obviously didn't get what he wanted, like you can see in the videos.
Do you have a Singaporean passport?
Yes, and I served my military for two and a half years in Singapore.
Do you have any other passports from any other nations?
No, Senator.
Your wife is an American citizen. Your children are American citizens.
That's correct.
Have you ever applied for American citizenship?
No, not yet.
Okay. Have you ever been a member of the Chinese Communist Party?
Senator, I'm Singaporean. No.
There wasn't enough evidence for him to ban TikTok or whatever his purpose was, but obviously Tom Cotton didn't get what he wanted, so he turned to choose nationality. He turned to, in other words, racism. Like, seriously, after you saw this guy keep on questioning him about Singapore connected to China, it sounds stupid. Like, it sounds like Tom Cotton thinks that Singapore is another city in China. I genuinely don't know. Like, I think while I was checking on the news the past couple of days, my biggest question is really, does the US really want to alienate people like this and really claim that all these people are potential spies? This guy went to the University of London. He went to Harvard. He is a smart guy who accomplished a lot. So now, if you want to be a CEO that operates a company in the US, you need to have certain opinions. Remember, this is all actually supposed to be about online child safety. So the fact is, Tom Cotton inferred that China has its sights set on American youth. I just want you guys to remember that this is a place for senators to ask questions. But here, Tom Cotton already has an opinion of his own and is kind of sharing that, forcing that down on everyone there, not even giving Chu a chance to speak. So here China is very straightforward and intentional. They say that no US company will ever really come into the sphere of China. And there's this Western YouTuber that literally says the US just looks ridiculous. Here are his words.
This East Asian guy from Singapore just looking a lot more intelligent than the Republican senator, questioning him.
Today I want to focus on how the US government is bringing, even at the end of the day, racism into the scenario because this guy is Asian, because he looks like he can be part of the Chinese government, he looks like he can be a spy. That is my opinion. I don't agree with what happened there. Tom Cotton's job was to ask questions, whether he liked the answers or not. That wasn't his job to give his opinion. Really, like, the US government is so focused on China. Like, they literally include the possibility that the Chinese government can use it to control data on millions of users. The deeper problem is putting TikTok under state control, banning it or selling it to a US company. And on Google, I went to read some different articles. Everyone that has more sense, more knowledge to this whole situation than I do, important people in the US, says like, that's not gonna make TikTok safe. That's not gonna keep the children, the Americans, safe by selling it to a US company. So for me, my opinion is the US found a problem with TikTok and they are so suspicious, so paranoid, that they stop everything. So many businesses are being done on TikTok. Like for me, I love drop shipping, right? That's what I'm getting into. A lot of people use TikTok to get money, to drop ship their products. And now you're just gonna ban TikTok? The woman said there is also the issue of setting a dangerous precedent. Because if we ban, like the US, if they ban TikTok, they would force a sale or place it under state control. It could encourage other nations to ban US tech, force US companies to sell off foreign assets, or try to further force tech companies to comply with state censorship. I just want you guys to realize that this is America, the place that promotes freedom of speech. If you look at any American YouTuber that hates on China, it's always about, oh, but America has freedom of speech. Where's the freedom of speech here? There is a difference between TikTok and Douyin. Like, for example, on Douyin, the beauty filters are like more extreme, right? And Douyin is mostly used for shopping. But users on Douyin under 14 can only access child-safe content and use the app for just 40 minutes a day. They can't use the app from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. So this is the big difference. But the wildly popular platform, developed with homegrown Chinese technology, it isn't accessible in China. In fact, it never existed here. Like, TikTok doesn't exist here. I can't check TikTok. Like, if I want to sell some stuff in America, I need to ask my dad to check, like, what products are popular at the moment. But yeah, anyway, it is just crazy to think what has been happening the past few days, and I understand like America's paranoid, so they bring all these social media CEOs in, but Mark Zuckerberg was never even asked anything like this. I don't know. Yeah, it's just an upsetting factor, and I just wanted to share with you guys if you didn't know what is going on. But if you do, and after this video, please just let me know what is your opinion on all this, because from my side it is very wrong what the senator did. I understand it's about online child safety. Bring the CEOs in, ask them questions about that, but do not question someone about the way that they look when you in your country are all about, oh, racism doesn't exist in America, and which anyway is not true, right? And freedom of speech is allowed here. Yeah, no. That, I feel like that is where the line was drawn for me. Ask about online safety. Ask about online child safety, but do not, just because a guy looks Asian, that he could potentially be a spy. Really, if America wants to alienate those people, China welcomes those people. I'm serious. Like, it's just, yeah. But anyway, I'm excited. It's nearly Chinese New Year. I'm going to a village. It's my first time ever going to a village during Chinese New Year. I am so excited. Going to rent a car later today. Oh, just check out the blue skies, please. Not even one cloud. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching until the end. I really appreciate it. And yeah, please communicate with me so I don't feel like I'm talking to myself. Let me know what you think about everything. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.